Hello children, today I will be doing graphical representation Ogive. In your ninth standard you have already done histogram, you have done the histogram. Now today we will learn Ogive. Ogive is a freehand curve. Okay, so in this you will not use the ruler to join the points. You will be joining the points with freehand. Okay, so this is also called cumulative frequency curve. Ogive is also known as cumulative frequency curve. So ogive is also known as cumulative frequency curve. Okay. So now what you have to do in this? First you have to construct a cumulative frequency table. Okay. Now what is this? For example, you are given a table like this. Marks, number of students 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30. So these are the class intervals and number of students, that is frequency. This is the class interval. Frequency 7, 9, 12, 8, 6. Now in your solution you will start with the cumulative frequency table. Okay, this is called cumulative frequency table. Okay, now what is that? You will make vertical like this. This will be class interval, that is your marks. This will be frequency, that is number of students, and this will be cumulative frequency. CF is the short form. So 5 to 10, 7. So same thing you will write here first time. Then second case, 10 to 15 is 9. So you will add these two, 9 plus 7, 16. Okay. Then 15 to 20, frequency is 12. Now you will add this 12 and 16. These two you are adding. These two diagonally you are adding. Okay. Then 20 to 25, frequency is 8. So when you add these two, it will become 36. Then 25 to 36, you add this 42. Now you will plot the upper class limits along the x-axis and the cumulative frequency on the y-axis. That is why this is called cumulative frequency curve. This is also called less than. Why? Because these 9 students got less than 15 marks, 12 students got less than 20, 8 got less than 25, 6 got less than 30. So that is why it is also known as less than this is also known as less than ogive. Okay. If you point the lower limit, then it is called greater than or but that you don't have in the scope. So you will have to always take upper limits on the x-axis and the lower cumulative frequency on the y-axis. So this has to be done on a graph paper. Okay. So for making this table, you will have this question may carry 5 to 6 marks. For making this table, you will have at least 2 to 3 marks if all the cumulative frequencies you have calculated correctly. So you understood how to calculate the cumulative frequency. 7 plus 9, then 16 plus 12. We keep on adding the frequencies. Okay, that is how you will construct the cumulative frequency table. Now on a graph paper, this you will do in the main answer sheet. Okay, then on a graph paper, you will have to mark the, you will have to take a scale also, appropriate scale, and you will have to, this is also known as less than ogive, as I told you, because we are only doing less than ogive. So we only have less than ogive in the scope. So we are, when you call it is a less than ogive, when you plot the upper limit versus the cumulative frequency. Okay, so now here the lowest is 5, that is from 0 to 30 you have to mark on the x-axis, because you have to start with the actually lower limit of the first class interval 5. You can start from 5 or you can start from 0. So on your this you have to use always a 2 centimeter graph, not that 1 centimeter graph. So you highlight the y-axis, put an arrow and write capital Y. Highlight the x-axis, put an arrow, write X. Okay. Now here you are writing class interval, that is marks. Here cumulative frequency. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So on x-axis scale, you are doing this, you will write on the white border that you have along the graph paper. That is advisable to write. Otherwise, if you write inside the graph paper, then that may interfere with the graph. So scale you will write on the white border part. Okay. So scale x-axis we are taking, each square is 2 centimeter. So 2 centimeter is equal to 5 units. Okay. And on y-axis cumulative frequency. So from 0 only you have to start, and you must have 42. So 10, 20, 30, 50. So 2 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Okay. So now you have to plot the upper limit. Some people also make another column, though this is optional. Okay. The points that you will be plotting are written here. So points. Here upper limit is 10. So 10, 7. Upper limit is 15. So 15, 16. Upper limit is 20. So 20, 28. Then upper limit is 25, 36, 30, 42. Okay. So these are the points that you will be plotting. So first point is 10, 7, that is upper limit and the cumulative frequency. So 10, 7. So this is the 10. 7 will be above 5. There two more lines you have to take on a graph paper. Suppose this is the middle one, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 will be, 7. 7 will be this third line. Okay, this line. And here it is 10. 10 comma 7. So from this 10 you will go, this point you will mark as 10 comma 7. The next point is 15, 16. 15, this is the 15. 16 will be, this is the fifth line, above that one line. Okay. So 15 and 16. So this is 15 comma 16. And the third point is 20 comma 28. So 20 comma 28. So 20, 28 will be, so 20, 30, 29, 28. This will be 28. So across this line, and 28 corresponding to 28, what you have? 20. So this is the 20. Somewhere here where they meet. Okay. So this point will be 20 comma 28. Okay. Then that's why I told you, if you write the scale here, it will interfere with the graph. So you must write the scale always in the white border outside the, along the graph paper, outside the graph paper, along the sides you have a white border. In that you will have to write the scale. Okay. So now 20 comma 28. Then the next is 25 comma 36. This one. So 25, 36. 36 will be, this is 35 and above that one line. Okay. So 25 comma 36. Then the last point is 30 comma 42. So 30 and above 42 lines. So 30 comma 42. Now these points you have to join, not with a ruler but a free hand, but the ogive always begins from the lower limit of the first class interval. So what is the lower limit of the first class interval? 5. So it will start from 5 and you will join with a smooth freehand curve using a pencil. Okay, like this. So this is the cumulative frequency curve. So you'll have to practice drawing this line freehand with a pencil. Join the points, but never stop in between. There should be no break in the curve. It should be a smooth curve. You should never have a break. Okay. So once you practice drawing the ogive, then from the ogive you will have to calculate median, lower quartile, upper quartile, and interquartile. So what you do is, you do just for practice, because nobody in the boards will not ask you to only draw the ogive and leave. You will have to find out some values from this ogive. Okay. Now that I will show you, but before that you have to practice drawing this ogive. Okay. So whether they say less than cumulative frequency curve or they say ogive, both mean same. So in some of the questions they mention the scale. If they give the scale in the question, you have to use the scale only given in the question. You cannot use any other scale. Okay. So In exercise 23, you have many questions where you will have to practice only, you have to draw only the cumulative frequency curve or less than ogive. Now here there is one more thing that I have to introduce to you, is that suppose in your textbook they have shown a king. This king, as I told you, in histogram you must have learned. You use a king. Okay. Now this king can be used, or there is another thing called shifting the origin. Like suppose for example, where you need shifting the origin is, for example, consider this question. This is your eighth question, where the lower limit of the first class interval is a big number. You cannot start with 0. For example, let us do this. Say seventh question. In your textbook, page 349. This is the page number. The question is, use a graph paper for this question. The table given below shows the monthly wages of some factory workers. Using the table, calculate the cumulative frequencies of the workers and then draw a cumulative frequency curve. Use 2 centimeter is equal to 500 rupees. Starting the origin at 6500. Okay. So that means you are shifting the origin. It is not 0 but it is 6500. So in such a case, what you have to do is, first let us construct the table. Is cumulative frequency table is compulsory in all questions. So the question, the tabular column given in the question is wages in rupees and number of workers. $6,500 to 7,000, 7,000 to 7,500, 7,500 to 8,000, and 8,000 to 8,500, 8,500 to 9,000, 9,000 to 9,500, then 9,500 to 10,000. The number of workers 10, 18, 22, 25, 17, 10, 8. Okay. And the scale given is, use 2 centimeter to 500 rupees, starting the origin at rupees 6,500 on the x-axis. So you are starting the origin at 6,500. This is what wages in rupees, that is the class interval, and here you will be doing cumulative frequency, that is number of workers. This is y-axis. This is your x-axis. So now, okay, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000. Okay, and y-axis you can start from 0. So you will put 0 y-axis, and 2 centimeter 10 workers they have given. So this will be 10, 20, 2 centimeter for 10 workers, 30, 40, 50, 50. That much is enough, maximum. You don't want so much also. Okay, so 2 centimeter 10 workers. Okay, so now there are 10 lines, so each line corresponds to one worker. So now we will make the sorry, first you have in the answer sheet you will have to make the, this is the graph paper. Answer sheet you have to make the cumulative frequency table. This is graph paper is separate. In your main answer sheet you will make the cumulative name. So, so now cumulative frequency, first one as it is you will write, then these two you will add, 10 plus 18, 28, 28 plus 22 will be 50. Okay, then 50 plus 25 will be 75, 75, 5 plus 7, 12, 1 carried over, 7 plus 1, 8 plus 1, 92, plus 10, 102, plus 8, 110, sorry. Right? So, cumulative frequency table is over. So, you will be plotting 7,000 upper limit and 10. So, upper limit is 7,000 and here it is 10. So, then 7,000, then 7,528. 7,500. 20, this will be 2 lines below 30, 28. Okay, 7,528. Then you have 8,050. Sorry, I will have to mark more here. 50 will not do. So 50 will be 60, 70, 90, 100, 110. So now we have got marked up to 8,000. So 8,575. So 8,570 is here. 70 is here. 75 will be somewhere here. So 8,575. Okay. 8,575. Then we have 8,575 is done. Then we have 9,092. So 9,092 will be somewhere here, second line. Okay, this is 8,500. Okay, then 9,000. Then we have 9,500, 102. 9,500 and 102. So 102 will be somewhere second line above here, and 9,500 is here. So 102. Then 10,000 and 110. 10,000 and 110. 10,000 and 110. So 10,000 and the last point. Okay. Now you have to join from the lower limit of the first class interval. Okay. So the ogive is drawn. Freehand. Now using the ogive, you have to calculate median, upper quartile, lower quartile, interquartile is of course difference between upper and lower, but median and upper quartile you have to calculate from the graph. Now median is, in your book it is given slightly different, but you have to follow this formula. Median is equal to n upon the number of workers corresponding to n upon 2. Okay. Similarly, lower quartile is number of workers corresponding to n upon 4. and upper quartile is 3/4 of n. What is n? The total frequency, that is the last cumulative frequency. This is the total of this. You can cross check by adding these two, you will get this. 8 plus 2, 10, 15, 22, 30, 3 carried over, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Right? Not. One more. Now see. 8 plus 2, 10, 15, 22, 30, 22 plus 8, 30, 3 carried over, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. So, these two must tally. Okay. So now median will be value corresponding to n upon 2, that is 110 upon 2, 55, but 55 is not the median. Value corresponding to 55 from the graph you have to calculate. So value corresponding to 55 means what? From the cumulative frequency, 50 is this, 60 is this, so 55 will be here, middle line. So you will use a ruler and draw a straight line where till the curve where it meets. Then that you will again bring down whatever is the value here. Okay. So it is 8000 to 8500. There are 10 lines. So each line is 2 lines is 100. So that is why 500 is the gap. 10 lines. So to each two lines is 1000. So here you will calculate. Suppose 2, this is another line. This is third line. So third line will be 8300. 100, 100, 100, 100. So 8300. Each smaller line corresponds to 100. So this will be 8000. So this is the median. You will have to write it here. And then in the notebook also you will write median from the graph in the answer booklet. Median, not in graph, you will just write the value median there. Median from the graph is equal to how much we got? 8300. Okay. Then upper quartile is 3 into n is how much we got? 110 upon 4. 82.5. So value corresponding to 82.5, 82 will be, I forgot to write 80 here. After 70 there will be 80. So 82 will be between 80 and 90. Okay. So from there you will draw the straight line from 82. From 82 you will draw the line wherever it meets the graph. From there you will bring it down. That will be your upper quartile. This value will be 8700 or maybe 8009. Fourth line then 900. Third line 8500 plus 10, 8800, like that. Whatever is the value here. Okay. Whichever line you get. And lower quartile will be n upon 4. So value corresponding to n upon 4. So lower, first of all, upper quartile from graph will be We got some 8,700 or 900, whatever you get. Okay. And lower quartile will be 110 upon 4. 4 twos are 8, 30, 4 sevens are 28, or 5s are 20. So 27.5. Value corresponding to 27.5. So 27.5 will be somewhere here. So you will again draw a line. So always median will be in the middle, lower quartile will be on the left, upper quartile will be on the right side on the x-axis. All these three values will get on the x-axis. So this will be some 7,800. Okay. So lower quartile from the graph. How much we got? Lower quartile from graph. 7,800. And interquartile range will be upper quartile minus lower quartile. So upper quartile we got 8,700 minus lower quartile 7,800. This you will not get it from the graph, you just subtract. 0, 0, 17 minus 8, 9. So this is the interquartile range. Okay. So you practice these questions. We will have one interactive session that we can, in that I will show you more demonstrations I can give you, but I can give you more examples, board questions we will solve together. Okay, you can practice the questions that are given in your book. Okay children, bye, take care.